I can't hear you. Oh, the volume. My bad. I thought you were saying it was. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm like disoriented. Holy shit. Okay. Oh.
I'm over here playing with my volume.
Did I turn the sound off?
Play with your volume.
Okay. We're good, I think.
Yeah, you've been good to go for a while.
I can't hear you. We're live right now?
Yeah.
Wait, no, we're not.
I can't hear me.
You should be
The
able
audio
to.
live.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome. Wow, I just got blasted. And not in a good way.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay, welcome to the show, everybody. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear anything in these headphones now, which is ironic.
Yeah, I don't hear anything either.
I've got nothing in the headphones now.
No, because they're not even working.
No, be very careful.
Well,
Tread lightly.
None of them are reading.
We're working through this.
Yes, doing it live.
The guy out back is jamming to something.
I know. It's like some ambient music.
I don't know what it is. Well,
say
hello,
Indian
everybody. Can you guys... Thanks, Nathan. Can you guys hear us? That's what's important.
Indian. Okay.
Can we get a thumbs up in the...
Well, we don't even have chat yet.
No, they're in there. I mean, I can see them on mine. Nathan, can you hear?
Yeah, they hear us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's volume.
Yeah, no, ours sounds
All right,
normal.
I'm taking these off because I can't hear
It
you.
is a nice box I've
nice
got here.
box you've got there.
Yep, that's the Ye Ol' Leviathan.
It's happening.
It's not the first time I've ever said that.
Been here for a while now. Well, you guys know that violence was enacted. So yeah, here's the big news of the day. I need to move it because I can't see anything.
Don't
We
hurt
can put
yourself.
this one here.
I still can't see.
That's fine. The book.
We're working through it, y'all. Anyway, hello everybody. How is everybody's summer going?
Hot.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. Actually, tomorrow's summer, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
21st.
Tomorrow's God, that's so sad. That means the days start getting shorter.
My lovely lady's birthday.
You got your sacrifices tonight.
Well,
Today's mine. My lovely lady's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the 20th?
Yeah. That's today.
March 21st. That's funny.
I thought you were saying 20th birthday. I was like, no.
You're fine.
Days are too long. I require the night.
who's Blood Moon?
Joe, I believe.
I thought it was Eli.
That's right. I can never remember Joe. You pop in.
No.
Joe, are you going to be here for the launch event?
He's Sweet Wolf.
Oh.
Sweet Wolf is Eli, right?
I thought he was Nath Gah.
Eli's
That is such a robot name, by the way.
Wow.
Like, I need a username.
Nathan Guy.
Nath Gah.
Probably no. Makes
I
me
make fun of
very
you, Nathan,
sad,
but
Joe.
I love you.
Joe, I feel like we should turn that frown upside down and
He's
just
a
have you here.
wolf.
I think it's time.
Look at those models over there, man.
Yeah, Ted's had those for 27 minutes. He painted them in front. I'm hoping he paints some on Saturday so we can see, like, it's like watching a time-lapse video, but it's real time.
Oh,
Dude,
Sorry.
I have watched Ted at work before at the contrast.
Yeah, where he painted 10 Imperial Fists in 28 minutes.
Yeah, here I am like.
You're like
all right,
filling
I
your
have-
water cup, getting ready to start, and Ted's like, all right, they're based. I'm done.
I have the brush
Friday night,
to
Joe.
a fine point.
what if you did like a chess match, but with painting 40K minis? So it's like you finish painting a mini, chess clock, and then they start finish chess clock, and then you like keep going bigger and bigger and bigger.
He
wouldn't
has
like-
like
I
a
wouldn't
he
like-
has like a paint roller and
Ooh,
he's
Joe
painting
might be
a
there.
Warlord Titan, and it's coming out like
Give me a second.
edge highlighted and dry brushed.
Nathan, I gotta say I enjoy the name because I don't have to remember. Like
Yeah.
I've known Joe since he was a wee lad, but I can't remember his damn Twitch name.
Look, guys, 10th edition is freaking here.
It is
Yeah.
here. I mean, it's literally
It's
out.
here.
The game's
Brad,
out.
Brad and I have played a game of 10th
Yeah, it was a
edition.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I hate Necrons again. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, it's fun. It's a fun game. I hate Necrons.
I love Necrons.
Yeah.
Necrons make me very happy.
They're
I love the
awful.
models.
They are awful to play against.
They make me so happy.
So much.
I wanted
so
to
much
get some
stuff
hobbying
coming
done
into
this
my
week.
life.
Get ready to.
But yeah, we just did an only war game. Now that Leviathan is here, we can actually play some missions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is everything in here?
I think that's the base
There's
roll.
no index cards in there.
No, but there
I
should
thought
be.
they were in there.
There's supposed to be some there's supposed to be
They
a mission
They are.
deck in there though.
Yeah.
I should have had you guys open your box.
Yeah.
Did you bring your cards? My cards
No one
are
told me
open.
to bring them.
Well, Ted, listen.
But you get cards.
Yeah,
in
they're-
the-
Yeah.
the
You get
The mission
kind of
card
stuff.
does it.
Yeah.
You want to run and grab a box real quick, Ted?
Oh, we got one right
Like
there.
One of these.
Oh, hey! When did that get here?
Whose
It
box is that?
literally
Mine?
launched with it.
That's one of your guys' box. Go ahead and open it up. Oh my God, Ted! Not on the podcast. We're gonna get
Oh
banned.
god, I didn't know we were doing an
I'm not
unboxing.
getting banned. You're just gonna get
We're
demonetized.
not. We're doing Ted sacrifices.
I told you,
We gotta get the
sacrifice.
sun
man.
to come up
So
tomorrow. There's one.
so
Both sides.
PewDiePie had a this is a long time ago, but he had a butterfly knife, and they're illegal in Sweden. and some
Brent, no, absolutely not.
some douche called it in on him after watching his stream, and the cops showed up to his house because he had it.
Yeah.
On
Sweden's
the
very, very particular about their rules.
Oh yeah. I think he was
What if
either
it was like Ark of the
he
Covenant.
could have been in the
and,
UK. I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know. It was either usually
I'll hold this
obviously
so you
either in
put the
Sweden or in the
plastic
UK.
in there.
Yeah.
But, Arrgh.
It doesn't feel. The box doesn't feel as deep. I know.
I don't know, man. This
Stop it! Just stop it! You want this to be a family show? You can't say stuff like that.
Dakota.
I don't think we've ever
That's how
said
I get
that.
in trouble.
They're on the sides. You have to flip the
You're gonna
flaps
have
at the
to dig all
bottom.
it out.
Yeah, no. Oh my god.
There's like 25 pounds of plastic you gotta dig your way
Yeah,
through.
I see that. Megan, I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Holy crap,
The
look at
box
the
is named
rippers.
Megan.
Oh,
Look
ouch.
at the.
Yeah.
That is
Look
a
at the chunky.
that is a-
freaking dreadnought.
big las can.
Kid.
Look at the shoulder pads on that guy.
Yeah.
Look at them. Look at them.
The rippers are big. Okay, every Tyranid model.
Nathan,
is
why would you be
beautiful.
sad?
I would gladly join the swarm.
Reorder Saturday.
Oh, we'd all be dead. Yeah, but at least you could watch us die. There's got to be some solace in that, right?
I hate the blue texted names
Ghosts.
because I can never read them.
I know, right? That's the main reason I have this here. And so I can watch Apex Legends.
Like I can read what they say just fine.
It's just the first one down here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
Is
I
that,
was,
is
I
that
was
still-
gonna
I
say.
wouldn't even.
That's still a popular game.
I was
I
gonna
guess-
say there's literally a 0% chance that you watch Apex
I don't even know
Legends.
what it is. So
It's a.
I bought
not a-
Diablo and installed it, and that's it.
It's a battle royale game. There we go.
There is like.
I'm not a royalist, so I couldn't do it.
They're on the sides.
I'm an American,
Yeah.
so I don't like.
There-
I don't
these
care.
flaps here.
Yeah.
If I had $1.
There we go.
That's bases over there.
Stop it.
Leave the flaps in the box.
Stop it.
Did
Oh,
you see
Guy,
their,
can't forget the Battle of Ogram.
No, see what you can win? You can win every Space Marine or Tyranid model to the end of the year, every new one.
Whoa.
Then you could sell the Space Marines and put your kid through college.
Yes.
Every Space Marine model or all the new ones?
All the new
New
ones.
ones. Put your kid to
God,
college.
just
That's
drop
like
it down, Tim.
between Space Marines and NIDS, that's like 500 models.
Oh my lord.
It's insane.
Well, the freaking not guard.
Guard.
Who was it? The
300-400 probably.
Space
Wow,
Marine
this
Index.
is really nice. Like this deck. Oh my god, this
It's got
is,
objective markers in
this is good.
It's a deck of many
I
things.
sleeved mine all up already.
Oh, hey, look, there's tokens. Probably just objective markers.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Neat.
Meat Morp.
I like it.
Happy Meeps.
Was it the Ark of the Covenant where their faces melted?
Yes.
In
Yeah.
Indiana Jones?
Well, they're just not.
What else in Indiana Jones would cause their faces to melt?
Well, I don't know. That they like.
The wrong Holy Grail turned a guy into dirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, same movie, right?
No. Like,
Is it a different movie?
it's the third one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
Holy
'cause it-
Grail.
well,
That's the
they
best,
think
yeah.
it's Jesus'
It's-
cup and like.
yeah, they're
That's
trying to
Holy
find the
Grail.
Holy Grail.
They drink like
You
from
chose
Poorly. He was a Nazi anyway, so it's all right.
Yeah.
Are there
All
Nazis
the-
in multiple movies?
like, yeah, not the second one though.
No. that was
Just 1 and 3, yeah, because he actually.
Temple of Doom is a horrible film.
No, actually,
You shut your mouth.
listen,
a lot
I
of people
love
think
that
that's
movie.
the best one.
I was
They're
just
not.
about to say the
They're
first
not.
one. The first
hear
one's probably the
everything.
best one, but 2's better than. I think 2's better.
Tony, I'm
than
gonna have
3.
you do that every week. from
3.
now.
I don't know. I
turn
like
mine down
3.
again.
It's fun.
3 gets a little crazy with like Indiana Jones actually meeting Hitler. Like,
Yeah.
just a. I get like in the second one they ate monkey brains, but you know it's.
But everybody remembers.
But
it.
actually
brains.
meeting Hitler, like
Yeah.
it's. Yeah.
They get an autograph too.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Autograph.
It's just a little weird, and it's a little I don't know.
Little out of
It-
place.
exactly.
Thank
It
you,
doesn't, feel,
Tony.
it doesn't feel like it's in the right place.
All right, so these are really nice.
They're super nice.
Really, you said you sleeved these?
Yeah.
They do not fit the box when they're sleeved.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't assume so. But sleeving these is important because we have to. Well, we're not going to play the entire edition with these.
No, guys.
But-
We'll
they
have-
even say like Leviathan games, so like the next chapter approved will have whatever. name.
I'm thinking this sort of thing might be designed to replace like missions in the book.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Well, they said that when they come out with campaign books, they'll have their own missions in there
Yeah.
for the campaign.
Yeah.
Well, in the rule book there are not chapter approved combat patrol
So,
missions.
yes.
Yes.
So those are already in here. So I think there's 6 of them,
Oh, neat.
and then all the match play stuff
Is in the cards.
is these. Yeah.
Neato.
There's a couple weird deployment zones in
Yes.
here.
They really kind of.
They cut it down actually.
I
The other
hate it.
game had 6.
Wait,
Or the
what?
other, the Tempest of War, because that's all these are Tempest of War cards updated.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
They're
much.
the same thing.
And all those were objective. What were those?
Yeah,
called?
they wanted to have like
These
that
are the
mail
same size,
structure.
aren't they?
what's that?
Strategic objective.
No, I think these are bigger.
Are they bigger than
Yeah.
Tempest of War?
No,
Yes.
they're exact
Yeah,
same ones.
yeah.
I unsleeved Tempest of War to sleeve these.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought they're bigger looking.
No,
yeah.
they're exactly the same.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, it is basically Tempest of War because Tempest of War also came with
Yeah.
Nathan
objective
says
markers
you
and stuff.
he gets Borderlands vibes from your. I don't know what a Borderland is.
I've
It's a
heard
video,
about it.
It's a video game.
It was a TV show too.
This has
He's talking about a video game.
has objectives for both attacker and defender.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you only have to buy one set. You can split with your
With someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I remember years ago the ITC guys were talking about Maelstrom cards and how they were problematic because people could just take out of their deck like to cheat
And you
take
wouldn't
out
know.
stuff. Yeah, because like you show up and 3 cards are missing. Like you're not going to count, 70 cards or whatever. I mean, you could, but
Yeah.
then they were like, well, do you leave them at the desk? Or that's why they went to the dice. You know what I mean? Because you remember back in the day, ITC missions, you'd roll 3 dice and pick 2 missions. That was your Maelstrom component.
Yeah.
I actually like those missions
Honestly,
a lot.
I think they need to go to an app.
Yeah, I mean,
you do this entire system can be done in an app.
Yeah, but they can sell you a new set.
I
You know,
mean,
once a year.
I mean,
Not that these are expensive. I think they were like $20.
They
or
just
something.
charge
They-
a subscription fee for the app.
Yeah.
or,
they probably make more
not
money.
or not a subscription fee, but be like, hey, here is the downloadable content for I don't know, Kraken.
Yeah,
You
or
know, the next phase.
Phase.
they put it
It's
behind a
just-
paywall.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
You
pay us $10 and you get access to all the new.
Well,
new
it's
missions.
the DLC.
Yeah, there's you can paywall it in a number of different ways.
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to go that way, like a DLC
A
for
lot
each
of-
season.
A lot of things are going that way too. I wouldn't be surprised either.
So $10, you get everything for this campaign.
Yeah.
Cards and rules and.
How down
I want
would
Crusade
you
to be
be,
on the app.
especially for us who have like multiple armies, if they came up with an app for $40K that gave you a board setup and an AI opponent in which it told you what it did, so you moved its minis for them and it made its rolls and
I don't
shots
think they'll
at
ever
you.
do that.
No,
I don't think
so
they'll
either.
ever do it either, but that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody might.
So
So you
that-
can
never
just
will.
play it by yourself against the
Yeah.
computer.
At
Like,
that
literally.
point, you're not, it's not a model company. You're a VR company.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go there.
Maybe
Well,
but
the-
the models are still involved. I just-
Sure, but like you could also have like virtual models on a tabletop. Like imagine you put on like VR goggles or something, and you see the table.
Table.
I
Well,
just
the
got
new,
it
the
even.
new Apple thing, right? That augmented reality.
What about this? What if they took all of their IP and they like downloaded it onto software?
And it's
And
a
then-
video game.
You see where I'm going? Okay. Yeah, because eventually, the farther down this rabbit hole you go, you just get back to video game.
Games,
But
yep.
yeah, it's
Well,
There's something about the tangible medium that
It-
just irreplaceable. you know
that's
what I mean?
why it's one of
And
the
for
reasons
me,
I
like the
40K.
book element, like the game hasn't felt real until today when I
you
got
got
the
you got
book.
your hands on. The
I'll be
book.
honest, I probably won't ever open one, but I want one.
Wait, you what? Well,
That's
what?
The rule book.
Oh yeah.
I can't say won't ever, but I probably open it.
I guarantee you will. You guys
A
were
few
playing the other
times.
night. If you had the book there, you would have been through it.
I
I know.
maybe I had it on my phone. Like everything, the nice thing about it being on a PDF on your phone is you literally just type in the rule.
Yeah,
you're looking
and that
for,
has gotten
and it
better.
takes it to you.
This
So.
this sprue for the Dreadnought,
Dreadnought.
looks like they took the sprue from the very first Dreadnought I ever built and just fed it a
steroids?
Mario mushroom. It's literally just bigger. It's yeah.
That's funny. Wait, the first Dreadnought you ever built had missiles?
It was
Wait, Joe, what'd
one
you
of,
ask?
one of the missiles.
Just
Yeah,
one of the regular
missile
ones.
and las cannon dreads.
Yep, that's
I
the
never had
standard.
one of those.
Yeah.
The only ones I ever bought were Venerables.
Joe
And
says the
were
new
always
kids are whispering
Power
to him.
Fist, Power Fist, something else. I think mine's were. Oh wait, you could swap the weapons.
There you
It
go,
was Power
Joe.
Fist,
There's the
assault cannon,
leapers.
plasma cannon.
Those are not. I
Dude, the
assembled
new,
them, I
the
had
new
to paint-
nids
those
are
are
so
nice
good,
models.
man.
I need a bunch of those guys.
These
Like,
all look
honestly,
fantastic.
looking at Ted's, like
Tao's cool.
See him in person is better.
dude, in person, because I've been lukewarm on the Screamer Killer. This
Yeah,
whole
you've been-
time.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's so beautiful.
Oh,
And it's so
finally he
big.
comes around. Jeez.
I knew he would.
We've been whistling this tune for so long. The Screamer Killer looks cool. I don't know.
Look, I'm still not a fan of its head. Its head is wonky shaped, but I can get around it. I can love my children. Just like
There's
their
there's
flaws.
some art in the book of I want to say it's what is it, the mama that's got the big sides
Yeah.
where she's like around a pole, right, and there's a guardsman at the bottom of this like statue that it's like wrapping around, and he's like just filled with fear. He's like covering his mouth to keep himself from screaming. He's holding his gun. Like, dude, the horror element of it, I love it. So I love that.
Well, by the
Just
look
how
of
that
these,
looks.
it looks like they're going back to the horror. They're getting away from the campiest look. They're going back to the more horror.
Right when they
They
announced
look more alien.
when
in
they announced Tyranid, they were
new
talking
Lictor,
about
I think it's gonna be the new style.
they were talking about how they wanted to have that Eldritch
Leaper.
horror
Yeah,
look.
Death Leaper.
I mean,
Deathleaper's
just looking at the
fantastic.
psychophage though, like I hadn't, like none of the pictures or anything give you the real like image of like looking into its mouth, because like
Yeah.
looking at it, it's got dozens of teeth, and
Rows and rows.
You paint all of them and they stick out, and like
Yeah.
like Ted did a really good job, and it's just like you look in there and that's terrifying.
Just imagine that thing coming to scurry coming after you. I was like,
Yeah.
oh god.
I'm sorry. I can only ever just see a Venom Crawler.
Yeah,
That's all I
You can only ever
It's
see
a
what?
psych-
A Venom Crawler.
it's a psycho crawler, venom phage.
I would like to see
Venom.
them right next to each other.
Yeah.
Do you have one here?
I believe I do.
After the show, we gotta look.
Yeah. Because I'm telling like if you look at its tentacles and stuff, the tentacles coming out of the face the Venom Crawler has the same thing, and they're all facing the exact same direction.
So there's a show I watch once in a while. It's a Sigmar show, and the guy that runs the show is a big he's like a Golden Demon painter.
Okay.
But he's a big freaking nerd too. So he talks about lines on models and how it draws your eye. He understands how they're meant to be made.
Yeah.
Right. It's not. It's literally it's not a science, but there's scientific elements.
Yeah,
to it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So there's got to be something where they liked that pose, they liked what it conveyed subconsciously. So where they're like, all right, some bug's got to look like that.
Yeah, I get it. I just
And I don't know. I mean, it's total conjecture. But.
Yeah, like I said, it's just I don't know.
Because how it's tilted down at eye level coming after you.
Like they even have them. Well, they even have them standing on something right here.
Yeah.
And that's the exact same something that the Venom Crawler is standing on, with the same leg and everything.
I wonder if
it's
they
also
just
an inhuman angle, right? Like a thing shouldn't.
that
be
was what Brad was
shaped
doing in
like
the
that.
back seat after B-Dubs.
Yes, it
Inhuman
was.
angles? That's because B-Dubs was doing inhuman things to me.
You gotta stop.
Dude, there's
There's a lot of plastic in there.
no, there's a lot of plastic, but there's a lot more in the Indominus.
It was like I
box.
looked into
Yeah.
it.
Like in terms of sprue, because there's tons of models, because there's tons of smaller models, but because I just dug up my Indominus boxes I had at home.
This Dreadnought is beautiful.
Dude, it's
It
absolutely
is
beautiful.
fantastic. I love when they're able to combine new and old.
Together.
Because that really that's the Dreadnought that we're used to.
Yeah.
It's just now he's
I'm really
got
hoping.
legs.
I'm really hoping when they do the actual Dreadnought kit for that, I'm hoping there's other weapon options for it.
Oh, I bet there
I
will
would
be.
think there would
There
be.
aren't
right?
any on the current data sheet. I could
Right,
see
but
them.
when the actual kit comes out,
I could see them. I
both
could.
Tyranids and Space Marines, they've got some tricks up their sleeves still, I think.
Well, I think we'll see that when the Codex launches, and when the Codex launches, it'll have a different data sheet with all the options.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're not trying to give away the goose just yet. But I would love to be, because I'm thinking you're gonna see quad autocannons on it again.
Oh, I want
Look at how little
see a
these
venerable
are.
dreadnought like that.
little the what? Which ones? This is the barb gaunt, right? Right here, and these are the neural gaunts.
No, these are the neural guns.
Oh,
Those are the barb guns. Though.
Yeah. I love the barb guns.
Dude, they're so cheap.
They're so cheap
they're
and
absurdly
and
inexpensive.
They could be just a pain in everyone's butt.
yeah, but what's a wyvern gonna do to him?
Murder
They
them.
will make them just stop being there.
Yeah, they.
I'm hoping for the old days of the wyvern. I'm gonna try this out. That's what.
Dude, I really like the librarian Terminator too.
Yeah.
Looks so
Yeah,
good.
I really like. We've been needing an updated Terminator library.
I don't think there's
Although
anything
the newest
there,
one they had
in there
wasn't
that I
bad.
don't like.
We also the updated Captain too. I'm really excited for. And the Terminators. However, I am lukewarm on the Terminators only because I'm waiting for my own.
The new.
Well, I
kit's
mean, you're
be
gonna
fantastic.
use that same unit.
I heard.
You
did
brought that same unit against me in our game.
Did you
kind
hear?
of.
I heard a
Command
rumor
Squad.
the next Kill Team box is going to be before the Codexes. And it's going to be a new Gene Stealer kit
Yes.
and a new Terminator kit.
Yes.
So it'll be a legitimate kit of both.
Yes. They're talking about it be like a Space Hulk kind of box.
That, what did I
Kill
say?
Team.
Yeah, Kill Team Space Hulk.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So it's all new Gene Stealers, Brood Lord, all wrapped in there. So
They don't really need a new Broodlord. The current Broodlord's really good.
I know,
yeah,
but
the Gene Stealer cult's got him, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same, but
Yeah.
that's when he came out.
yeah, but it's supposed to be a whole new Brood Lord because the Brood Lord I got is from the old Space Marine. I mean, the old Space Hulk game. It came with a Brood
I'd
Lord.
love to see him. I had like 2 copies of Space Hulk back in, like 2017. They did like a quick re-release,
I remember that.
and then I wish I would have kept one.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a fun game.
But God, the models were terrible.
Oh no! Actually, no. The models are really good. I like the I got them displayed on my shelf. That's nice and all the blood
Yeah, but
angels.
look at what we're looking at now.
Well,
know
you
what I
can't
mean?
look back because I got the original
That's-
Space Hulk game with the rid.
That Screamer Killer, Ted, tells you can go home again. Okay, that they looked at that and they said never again, and they gave us that beauty
Yeah.
after looking at the old one.
Well, you gotta think a lot of the genes especially the Gene Stealer guys, some of those date back to the 90s.
Yeah, and I get it. Like,
Because almost all the Gene Stealers I got in my army are from like 92. That's what I got.
how'd you decide what to keep after you did that purge in October, Ted?
Oh, here it is.
kept-
You can't give away the
Michigan Hunter.
the bugs.
Yeah, but
I just got the
I
ones I
didn't
like.
realize that about the Terminator librarian.
If it didn't use the
every time I see a
same
first-time
rune
chatter, I just
scroll.
assume it's a bot.
Well,
Is
me-
text dead?
Me too. Text might be dead.
Most likely.
Scroll the word bearer. That's funny.
Hello, Michigan Hunter. Who are you?
He's a
So I
hunter
can
that
talk
lives
to
in
you.
Michigan.
Michigan, yeah.
And he hunts.
That's
We
Michigan.
also live in Michigan.
Oh, he's
Okay,
Ohio.
so-
So Michigan.
So now the 10th edition's out. So now that you guys have had a chance to look over, we've read multiple indexes to this point. Been pouring over rules. Who are some of your top picks for like strongest armies in the game right now?
Eldari.
Let's leave Eldar off the. Remember the other day we saw that thing? It's like, tell your friend Bug Eater was right, and it was Vader dying on the ramp of the transport, and I was like, what the hell's Bug Eater?
Is
It's
that-
the GT that banned Eldar already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Marines.
That is such an easy fix, though. Eldar is like
Points.
not
So,
even
well,
points.
I mean,
just don't let the
points.
fate dice trigger.
D weapons. Or
Just-
something.
Their points are low, though.
Their points are low.
Yeah.
Just consider, I think if you take their fate dice and you make them consider as automatically success.
Yes.
Instead
because-
of crits or hits.
Yeah.
Or crits or
Yeah.
crits. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're talking about low points. The prisms are 125 points for a prism.
It's wild.
absurd.
It's I'm,
It's
I'm like
ridiculous.
trying to put Lehman
Right?
Russes in a
Why?
list.
Right?
Yes,
Dude,
125 points.
you can take their main gun. They don't require line of sight,
Sight.
as long as one of them does.
What's it?
And the fire prism.
what's its toughness?
Here, let's pull it up.
Just pull.
Here, Tim, you got the or either one of you. But
find it.
you can fire it in multiple profiles, so you have a variety of
Yeah,
targets.
I know that. They previewed that on the
and
faction
they can fire without direct line of sight as long as one of them does, and they can see each other.
Yeah. No, they previewed that. Yeah, toughness and save is what I'm interested in, because that'll determine how.
I can't remember, but if I were putting a toughness on it, I would say T9.
Oh yeah, the combat patrol.
T9. If it's T9 with a
today.
3-up save, then maybe. Because they're putting a lot of those points you're saying is in the higher
It
toughness
is a
model.
It is a T9 with
T9. Yeah.
3-up save
12 wounds.
Yeah.
with a 3-up save.
It's the shooting that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and
the
the
prism.
with the
It's
fate
2d6 shots at 60 inches. This is the dispersed. 2d6, strength 3. Strength 6, neg 1, 2 damage, or 2 shots, strength 18, neg 4, 6 damage.
Just flat
tricky.
6.
It-
Just
Yeah.
flat six.
Just flat
threes,
6.
yeah.
And with fate dice, hit, wound, you're
Yeah.
dead.
It doesn't have any. Well, thankfully, it doesn't have any like devastating wounds or anything, which is good.
No. But with the fate dice, you crit. I mean,
Yeah.
there's ways of doing it.
Not 120, but I could see it at like 160 or something.
Probably.
150 would be fine.
Like
Yeah.
it's not a durable. So it's not in terms of
a
like
glass
the
cannon,
newer
yeah.
vehicles.
T9
The-
3-up. Yeah, that's
the
fairly
newer-
easy to
Yeah,
kill.
so
Newer
3-up
vehicles
invuln.
aren't crazy.
But they don't need
No,
to
it
see
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Well, those things you hide behind the building. You got one out here.
Yeah.
I'll shoot all day long.
So yeah, if you need to, if it's absolutely necessary, you sacrifice one of them
they get
be-
massive shots.
because on all three of yours can now fire.
I haven't
Yeah.
looked at much of the, but they probably have the fire and fade ability too.
You could probably
it
use
might
it
be
on
a stratagem.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, so like you literally hide 2 together
pop,
over
pop
here.
one out, shoot.
Then you have your designated shooter.
and you pop back in behind cover.
It moves 14
It-
inches.
it's gonna
also.
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to hide 3 of them though.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe.
They're
They're not. They're not small.
chunky. They're
Yeah, not
chunky.
small.
Right, but but you
I
can't
love
shoot
the
through,
model,
you can't
man.
see
I
through
never got
ruins,
one.
So
Yeah, I
if you
understand,
got
but
a board full of ruins,
you're not gonna be able to hide 3 of them together.
You don't know. They don't have to be
No,
together.
I understand, but they need to be able to draw a line of sight to each other.
No, they don't.
No,
Only one.
to each other.
Oh yeah.
To
yeah.
each other, yeah, they do.
but
You
the
just
back-
you measure from one and it
To the
shoots
other,
like the.
so
Yeah.
you still need to draw a line of sight to one
Right,
another.
but
It's gonna be hard. I think for 120, it's way too cheap just based off its firepower.
Well, yeah, the fact you're just gonna throw 3 in a list because
yeah,
It's cheap,
probably
yeah.
it's the
Because it's 375 points.
Point.
yeah.
Oh, your land rate costs 300. Oh.
And I'm not-
Ding, ding.
when a
I'm
game
not
where-
firing shots or anything, but it's like the the guard artillery thing too. You know, like,
He seems to be firing shots.
no, they're blanks.
Indirectly.
I see what you did there.
But tomorrow is supposed to be a big change up for tomorrow. So
I actually think
Yeah,
guard
they're
artillery.
supposed. Oh,
is-
Nerfing?
I forgot they
Power.
were supposed to be putting out.
Did you
like
hear
an
tomorrow
errata.
also?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear tomorrow as
I
well?
have heard that.
Yeah.
I heard
Really?
this week. I didn't know it was tomorrow. But
Yeah.
I heard Wednesday.
Yep.
Which I completely forgot about. I
Dude,
don't
you know, I get
Point
it.
changes and erratas.
I get
Everything.
it. Here's
Point
the thing.
changes?
Yeah, it should be. It said lots of point changes.
better
Possibly.
not be point changes.
I'd be
Just
okay if they're
got
like, you know what,
points.
we screwed up. You got to pay for war gear. I'd be totally okay.
That'd be so fun.
I don't like it.
I don't think that's the direction they're gonna go. I like it for the simple sake of list building.
Yeah.
Makes list building a lot easier.
It makes it a lot easier. I honestly like now that I've played. I don't have that many problems with it. Like it feels lazier, but that doesn't necessarily have to be a terrible
From a
thing.
design
are-
standpoint, I think it's definitely lazy.
Yeah.
There are a few things I have issues with when it comes to free war gear. There's not very many things. So it changes a little bit based off what they've done in this new edition. So
I think the Hunter Killer is the prime example.
that is one of them.
Yeah.
That would be one.
Yeah,
of them.
that's
so
one I can
everything
see.
just getting a free hunter killer just because.
Dude,
no,
even
it's
if they were
free,
literally
so-
just 5 points,
exactly.
like even literally just
That's
5
what they've
points,
always
you-
been.
You
You know,
know,
it-
and you you never see them.
No, because you're
Yeah,
like it's
that's-
one use.
That's
right?
the other argument. Since they cost as little as 5 points, you never see them. Now,
It's
since
because they're one use. One
free-
use.
yeah,
They
I
shouldn't
understand.
exist. They just should not exist. Most
yeah, that
kits,
would be
now Sentinels. They come with an actual missile that looks cool. There's an old,
the space.
really terrible looking one that comes with a vehicle upgrade sprue for guard. So bad.
The Space Marine ones that have them, they come with the kit too.
Yeah.
Dude, Space Marine Hunter Killer missiles, it's literally a missile.
Yeah.
It's in a
And-
tube.
Yeah, but it's not mounted on some kind of launcher. It's a missile.
Wait,
You-
what?
You can,
That- yeah,
you can
that-
pull out and you put
That,
it
that
in.
you literally are just gluing to the side of the Rhino. It's just a missile.
I thought it was in a tube.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, but the tube isn't doesn't have a platform that
just a weird
looks like it's
concept,
mounted to
right?
something. It's just a missile.
Well, because it used to be a box launcher that you could put the missile in.
Yeah.
And you can pull it out when you fire it. It shows
Yeah.
it's empty.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, it's just like a giant rocket that you're just, and they don't tell you where it goes, so you just glue it next to the treads somewhere, and it's like, hey, launch the Hunter Killer, and they just rip the duct tape off, and away it goes.
Oh, a good Ukrainian missile. There we go.
Hey, it couldn't. They have one. They still have one single use missile launchers today.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
Of the. I get it, and I do understand that it makes it easier.
Well-
but I'm hoping that it's just hey, with indexes we're gonna do this, and then as we get more granular,
Well, they went Age of Sigmar.
I think that's the way they go. They might go with it as metas start to form and stuff, and as they see people start spamming certain options, then we might see points
because
start.
it's Age of Sigmar. It's the same way. All Age of Sigmar, you got free weapons in all your Age of Sigmar
Yeah.
stuff.
it kind of works for Sigmar though, and I don't exactly know why. Is the Tau missile bad looking?
So I think it works for
Well, there's-
Sigmar because
Tau
because
just looks
most-
bad.
Yeah, those. Yeah, the Tau. If he's talking about the Seeker missiles, yeah, it's kind of the same thing, except they're
Yeah.
not in a launcher. It's literally just like a big plastic missile.
Yeah.
However, they do mount comfortably to because all your Tau models have these little notches cut in their armor for attachments because Tau's cool like that. So they do mount comfortably into those notches. So that is nice, but they
So
they
it looks
look
like they
terrible.
should go there.
Exactly. They are supposed to go.
I've seen
in there,
people put Hunter Killers on Lehman Russ treads.
Yeah.
Glue them on the treads.
on the you can't do that.
So you
Don't say you can't.
I think the not paying for war gear thing works in Sigmar because most of the weapons are so much closer together in terms of effectiveness.
Right.
Or you clearly have this weapon that's meant for this purpose, and then this one is clearly for that. And it's just when it translates to a shooting game, it doesn't translate the same way.
I don't. I think it actually does translate just fine from shooting to melee. The issue I have seen is where you come with options that are just they
wildly different?
Well, not wildly different, just so much better, right? So
Yeah,
so you
so-
look so my issue would be Terminators, right? It's the same thing we had, the same issue we had at 9th. Is you look at all the weapon options, all the heavy weapons Terminators can take, and it's like one of them looks clearly better than all the other ones, and it's the missile launchers.
You're talking about the Typhoons versus
The
the
Cyclones,
like,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Cyclones
It's the
versus the assault cannon.
Yeah, exactly. So they like they're all better. Now, when you're playing Dark Angels, you have to factor in a plasma cannon, but they're still better. They did do one thing right with the Terminators for this edition. If you take a Cyclone, you can't take a Thunderhammer Storm Shield.
Mm-hmm.
So that is good. You can't take a Thunderhammer Storm Shield and a Cyclone missile launcher. But yeah, so that's one of the issues.
I think Devastators are probably like one of the biggest offenders. Like,
I don't know.
Like
Heavy bolters are kind of worthless.
You
Like
just
when,
take
yeah, when which the entire unit can take heavy flamers now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they in the kit?
No.
They're in the
How do they decide? Like,
they're in the Blood Angel
Yeah,
kit.
Blood
Yeah.
Angel Devastators have always been able to take heavy
Heavy
flamers.
flames.
Yeah, they're-
They used to be the only ones that could.
Yeah, so
Which,
now,
which didn't make sense because the salamanders could use them too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then they're allowed to.
but like you're never gonna take one of those options versus the new awesome grav cannons or las cannons.
Yeah.
I think you still might. The grav is good, but it's not a all-purpose.
It's a vehicle killer.
It's an anti-vehicle killer.
the
It's not.
flamer sure as hell isn't all-purpose either, though.
It's, what do you mean? Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but they do serve different, and one in both cases wildly better than the other one. So the flamer would be a great frontline unit that you kind of plop and you set up for Overwatch.
You know, I
So
always hear people
five
say that,
or-
but nobody ever does that kind of stuff. Do you
What do
think
you
that
mean?
people like? I've heard people say that about catechins. Oh, throw them up the board. They scout, but you don't give a damn about flamer hit. You know what I mean? Like, at least
I think in
I guess maybe you can kill some orcs with it. But
well, I think in 10th edition with the changes to Overwatch,
the ability to overwatch in the movement phase.
Yeah. Like I'm seriously I'm not you. I want to get a Land Raider Redeemer for that purpose.
Oh, you're charging
Because
my
I-
guys?
Because I have a transport designed for dropping off guys, designed to make assaults and charges, and now it has flamethrowers on it that when you walk within 12 inches, I'm just gonna torch you for
You got-
a command point.
you got-
Like,
you
and-
got
Aren't
Char-
they neg 2 damage?
yeah, they're really good, and there's two of them. So
That-
it's
So we got
2d6
way off.
shots.
Yeah.
We got way off because you were asking what we thought the best were. So everybody's obviously going to say
Absolutely.
Eldar.
Honestly, I think the way I've seen Chaos performing lately, they have some play.
Have you seen it, battle reports with them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
So
my
who's putting out battle reports? I mean, I know Mini Wargaming and
Tabletop Titans right now.
Grill-
they're
grill-
doing Tabletop Titans right now is doing a like their
10 days
their
of 10th or whatever.
They're doing their Titans tournament. So
Yeah.
like they're putting together like competitive lists, throwing them together, and like Chaos are walking through
who's
everyone.
playing the guard one? Hopefully not that guy.
I don't know who. I don't know if Guard are
that
in,
channel literally can't do guard. It's either they put a Bane blade in there.
I don't.
or that
I
guy's
don't
just
think
like,
Guard are in the tournament.
they're so I have a top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's now obviously subject to change. This is all just my own, but I would put Chaos in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is in no particular order except for Eldar being at the top because I do think, given what they have, I do think they're the best. But so it would be Space Marines, Necrons, Eldar, Guard, Chaos Space Marines.
Yep.
That would be my top 5. Tyranids might squeak in there at some point because I do think Tyranids are really good.
Yeah.
And
I think Tyranids are definitely playable.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
I don't know if they're top 5.
yeah, me neither.
But I think they have very, very reasonable points cost.
they got legs.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if we'll see a points change. Brent says that now you know why the points change is coming.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'll touch points
Well,
yet.
I don't understand why they would.
Well, technically-
when games that like have,
Well,
I feel like it would just piss people
Well,
off.
some of they're saying GM's getting blasted because of low points cost or too high points cost, and it said they're now going to go through and change.
They
I don't
better
think
not.
I don't think the guard points are perfect. The artillery is obviously too cheap,
But
right? It's obviously too cheap, and then the infantry, in my opinion, is too expensive.
See, Tyranid,
The Lehman Russes are too expensive. They might be prohibitively
to me,
expensive.
Chaos is like really good points. They got really.
They
good
might be.
points.
I didn't look at the
Tyranids are really good points too.
Chaos.
Well,
Space
Tyranids have
Marine.
some problems we talked about earlier. The barb gaunts are an issue.
Yeah.
Barbgons are too cheap.
No, they're not.
Well, so
50
is,
points for
50
5.
points for
That's
5.
What's the-
ridiculous.
What's the big guy? Big ouch cannon.
Tyrannofex?
Yeah, you said his points were rough.
200 points.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, wow, that's low.
right?
Yeah, I know.
That's super low.
For T12,
2 up saves.
16 wounds,
Yes.
Yeah.
-1 damage, and one of like the biggest slap guns around.
Yeah, Well, all of his guns are very good.
Keep in
All of his
mind,
guns are very good.
Adorn is 85 points more than him and can't kill him.
You say that, but
Well, I mean, it
don't think
Dorn,
that's
I'm
true.
telling you, that Dorn
it
is
can't
gonna
not
be,
kill him, but it can definitely shave
It
wounds.
might make him say, "Oh."
Why can't it kill him?
I think it would do like 4 or 5, not 4. What? It'd get 4 wounds through maybe.
Maybe he does have a 2-up save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're gonna hit you half the time, and then whenever wound you half the time.
Well, plus I'll have a
that's-
battle throw by him
there's-
too, so you'll feel no pain.
There's not a lot of things around that should look at a model with that stat line and just say, yeah, no problem, I'll take that.
Well, but for
absolutely.
285, I mean, it should do some damage to it. It's gonna struggle.
Absolutely. Well, everything's like that too. We kind of even in our game, we traded blows back and forth, and nothing was dying in a
How
single
is
turn.
the Stompa 800 points?
That is ridiculous.
And what was that gimmick a couple years ago where you could take something, then the Stompa would get like a 400 point discount? What was that?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about. This must
it
be
was
before our
it
time.
was the
It was
no,
LVO time frame.
No,
Really?
it was their specialist detachment.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The
so it
one
was
where
out
you
of-
could deep
Deep
strike
strike.
the Stompa.
Yeah.
And it shaved 400 points,
Points
off
off.
its cost.
Yep.
I was like, please bring Stomp.
Buzz.
Oh, that's funny.
It was literally like the Stompa detachment.
Yeah.
It was
800
like it
points.
said Stompa in the name.
Yep.
Like it was just like, here, you guys can do this for a little bit, and then we're gonna ban it.
100 points. I don't know what it looks like. It's got to be pretty gnarly.
Its melee weapon is like strength 24. It's flat
Yeah.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Flat 10.
Yep.
So it's just murking tanks in one blow.
Yeah, no, it walks
Boom.
up. It walks up to knights and giggles.
Yeah.
right? Like it's,
That might be.
I'm okay with that.
That might be okay at 800 points. So what they're doing is they're pricing it out for apocalypse games.
yeah.
Like the one thing I've been saying this for a long time. The one thing you don't want to see in regular 40K games is Lords of War.
Which you can't do with space because
It's gonna.
one of the cheapest things you get for that is like 2,000 points.
Well,
so.
it's gonna. Well, yeah, but it's also gonna. Yeah, it's gonna gatekeep. If Lords of War become good,
Oh, it's gonna die. What's up, Adam?
It's gonna gatekeep specific armies out of the meta completely.
Adam, I don't disagree with that.
Never on the field.
I don't disagree with that.
So, but like, if
Make
you do,
Stompas free again.
if you do, but if you make them like really expensive, but really powerful and applicable in an apocalypse game, then yeah, you can see them in those cases, and that'd be just fine.
What do you how do you feel about something like the Silent King in a 2000 point game?
That would be kind of like Magnus or Angron. I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
It is-
Right.
it-
They'll be on a different level.
yeah.
What
They're
about something
not
like
gonna
a
be.
what about something like a Baneblade?
Yeah, it's kind of similar. Yeah.
It's just going to be a pain.
Kind of like Knights too. You know, like a case in
Wait, are
which
you saying you shouldn't have Angron in a regular game?
no, not at all. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying you could bring him in a regular game.
But
Angron,
not a knight.
No, I'm saying a knight is okay. I'm saying it's in those cases where you can have one of those things is okay, right?
Oh,
Like
okay.
you know, one Stompa in a regular game could be game breaking, but
I want to point out for a second that Nathan goes, "Hi, Adam," with a big smiley face, and Adam's response is Nathan.
Adam, you're gonna be here Friday, right? You're gonna try a demo game. Just
Yeah.
bring your orcs, man. Just
Hell
bring
yeah.
some orange orcs. And just try. His orcs are orange.
Ball.
We're not playing basketball this week, Adam. It's very upsetting.
Okay, so what do you guys think about bottom armies of the edition so far?
I hear it's Death Guard for sure.
definitely Death Guard.
Just come on, Adam.
Outside of that, I have no idea.
Death Guard. 'Cause what I've seen on
Trying to think.
the shows I watch, they listed there. Allspec Tactics listed, and he listed Sisters of Battle,
I've heard
Death
that
Guard.
sisters are struggling
Because the problem is there's no synergy between characters and units.
in Death Guard.
No, sisters.
And sisters?
Yeah, because the sisters are narrowed to what they could do.
Harlequins.
They very few have.
They get strands of fate though.
Harlequins, basically don't exist
Yeah,
anymore.
but they
Well,
don't have battle line.
Yeah.
Listen,
Troop are not battle
I
line.
will go to
But
my
they're not a
grave.
faction though, right?
They
They're
should never
literally
have
just
been.
They're
Eldar.
Eldari.
They
Eldari,
never
yeah.
should have been.
They're just Eldar units now, which
Yeah.
is fine. That's what they should.
I think
There
they,
was
they
3
should have
things
been
that
a
were
faction.
Harlequins.
They have
I
4
just- I-
units. They have 4 units total.
I think
I
I'm
mean,
more
they,
than that,
they,
don't
have, they
they?
have more than that, but
They got the transport,
They might
the
have
bikes,
5.
the troop.
They might have 5.
Jester.
He's struggling. He's named 3 and
they
he's
have the
struggling.
Star Weavers. They have,
And then they have like 8 characters.
yeah, lots
they
of
do
characters.
have a lot of
yeah.
characters.
But that's it.
Yeah.
They've got like 4 actual selections, and then they've got like a buttload of characters, and then that's the army, right? No, stop it. They're
Nathan,
like
get
Yanari.
Jakey to play.
Like Yanari's Eldar with 3 extra characters. Like, okay. But the DG stat.
Yeah. Death Guard. The Death Guard's problem. It's just like they don't have rerolls like or to hit buffs,
And they're so like
and they just their identity is a durable.
yeah.
Like Nurgle
But
faction,
everybody
and
else
they,
does
they
it better.
lost. They
Well-
lost all of their durability tools.
So army wide they basically gained +1 toughness compared to every other army.
Yeah.
So that is what happened.
Kind of. Yeah.
Well, I think their Terminators are all T6. Their Plague
They,
Marines are T5.
I think
the
Blight Lord.
the Plague
Are
Bird-
Blight Lords? They might have gone to T. No, Alaris Terminators are T7.
Seven.
They're
Yeah,
T6. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure the Crawler's 12. Might be 11, but I think it's 12.
Well-
I know their Demon Prince is 11.
Yeah. Well, the hardest
So-
thing is they're a very slow-moving army, and their best weapons are flamers, short range.
Yes, they have a lot of anti-infantry 2+.
Yes.
They have a lot of it. I don't think they have any synergy with Devastating.
They have
Wounds.
9 data slates. One of them is the Webway Gate, and 4 characters, Nathan said.
Wait, is that
One is a web wave.
does that relegate to 4 actual selections?
4 units and 4 heroes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what-
Yeah.
all right, cool.
Dude, I'm willing to say that AdMech are very, very bad.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'll have to wait and see. They don't.
Votan aren't very good either.
No, the one guy I watched, he played Voltan.
Good.
I agree.
He said
They were
he
miserable.
was table turn 2 with Voltan, and he didn't get out of its deployment because they're so slow.
Who do you play against?
Space Marines.
I think Custodes are sleepers for good also. On your top 5.
They might be.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, they did stuff to guard that, like,
Those-
it's not legal in most countries.
Custodes have a melee unit that is just
Yeah,
absolute ridiculous.
they're Cuisinarts.
Wardens,
Yes.
so out of nowhere became freaking incredible. They have a once per game ability that when you target them, they're just like, hey, this turn, I have a 4 feel no pain.
Yeah,
Oh, who do they think they are? Necrons? Oh no, they got a 4-up feel no pain.
Yeah,
So-
but that comes
I'm
along
joking.
with T6, so 4-up invul,
Invul.
2-up armor.
Well, they're-
4 wounds a model.
Did you say 4-up invul? Oh no.
well,
Yeah, no,
they
I'm-
are.
I'm-
They,
I get it.
I'm
they-
joking.
They are a close combat army.
Well, they have like a giant blob of dudes.
Yeah,
Dude,
with
just move wherever they
with
want.
frickin' Trajan, and they're just like, hey, we fight first in combat. So you charge us. It's
That's
like
very good.
Oh.
good luck
Oh,
because
wait.
we will butcher you.
Oh, wait, this turn
Yeah.
we're going to teleport over here. And
Yeah.
teleport
That's a
over
I
there.
don't
Very,
know
very
that guard can handle Custodes.
I
I just don't think they have enough ability to do damage.
I also think that table was just not.
No, I'm not talking
not
just
built
that
for
game. That guy played like a total, primordial turd.
I'll be honest. Where I think guard are going to suffer is in the AP.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is not good.
They do lack a certain amount of AP.
Yeah, they got hit harder than anybody else. It's
So, but
upsetting.
in the same vein, they do have a lot of tools that help them in that range too. Unfortunately, it just means you're going to have to bring a
Everything's
lot
so
of the same
expensive, man.
stuff a lot.
It's
so
so
like,
expensive. Like,
You can get a little bit of comfort in knowing you're not alone. because
it'll be interesting to see game
so-
sizes.
Yeah.
Brad's army the other night looked very small.
it was very,
But
very small.
I thought so too when we started playing. I thought his army, he had like twice as many models as me. But when we started playing and the game actually was taking place, and our decisions affecting
the
what's
points
going
felt
on,
more right.
it did feel more right. Like
That's one reason I
I
think
was
they should
scared
up the
at the
brakes
start
on
of the
the-
game.
I'll say that.
But you felt like
I felt confident.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, okay.
I can do this.
But you had a smaller amount, but you felt elite. They played like elite force.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Watching that game, Brad was like, he was a roller coaster of emotion, man.
It was fun.
He felt every emotion, like the entire. He
It
went
was
through the entire grieving
five
process.
stages of, it was the 5 stages of grief.
Well, I built a Custodius army.
was a
It
fun
was
game.
tiny.
It was very.
It was
Good.
only like 20 models. That was it.
What do you?
No, I will
yeah.
say for Custodes with Guard, they do not get a whole lot of options anymore. And
Custodes don't?
yeah, and
Yeah.
they also they're
Brad
the
won.
the Praetorians, the bikes. They this edition they became pretty bad.
Did they really?
Their stat line is essentially a custodian guard with 10-inch move.
Really?
Yeah, they lost 4 inches of movement. They where they would normally gain
I'm okay with those being slower. They're huge.
where they would normally gain an additional wound from their bike. They just don't. They're just the same number of wounds.
Was
They
it
just
4
gain
wounds
gain a
each?
toughness. I think something like that. And they got a lot slower. The unit isn't great. They lost a lot there, and that was a very important unit. for that army.
Well, yeah, that's where a lot of firepower was.
I don't know who
located,
Michigan
too.
Hunter
Yeah.
is, but he says good.
I feel the same way. I've had no good experiences against Custodes.
The frustrating thing about Custodes is they just why roll the hit back in the day? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
they'd have 30 attacks on 2s with a reroll, and you're like, okay.
Die. I want those 5 guys removed from the table.
You know,
it
my
was-
Necron's basically there's basically no rerolls in the book, but there's lots of +1 to hit.
That is another thing I've noticed is they've sort of picked a range for armies to go to, and they kind of give them a weakness, right? So for guard, it's AP. For Necrons, it's rerolls, right? So
Everyone
I
has
think,
a weak, except Space Marines.
I think that Space Marines,
They got everything.
well, they got a lack of modifiers. They've got a lack of modifiers.
Yeah,
Adam said-
they get tons of rerolls. They don't get a lot of plus to hit.
But they don't
No.
really need to.
No, they don't need to when they
yeah.
have the rerolls. You're
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
But it's still a thing.
But when
They
you
get better shooting.
have both, it makes it a lot better.
All right, let's
But yeah,
talk about the. We're wrapping up here, so
shit, it's-
so Friday's
wow.
the big day. Darian is gonna get a box, maybe.
Ruckus.
Really
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. So you say Ruckus?
What is he looking at playing? Tyranids?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Dude, Tyranids are so good.
Oh, I know.
Love
Oh.
it.
I was talking the other day at the store. I can't. Oh, I think it was Mickey who came into the store. I was just shooting the crap with him. He was. We were talking about the Leviathan box and stuff. I was like, I really like Tyranids, but I feel like everyone in the store plays Tyranids, and I feel like it's more popular than actual Space Marines.
You'll feel that way for a little while because just the new hotness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
well,
I felt like that for a while.
Well, it's
Well,
a starter
thought,
set. It's
I
a
thought
starter
that
set.
at first when Necrons came out.
Yeah,
with,
really?
the
Yeah.
9th edition, sure.
Oh, everybody was on board for Necro, and then they taper off. If you don't stop, you will die. Okay, so Friday we're gonna start. Brad, I'll really kill you. I don't have to explain to my mother why I killed you. She'd understand.
She'd probably be like, God, about time.
Telling her I killed her favorite son would be a hard conversation.
That's the same thing as telling her you kill Brad.
Those were new. If Brad were her favorite, I would just move to Guadalajara or something.
Guadalajara.
Anyway, so Friday we're starting. Dakota and I are streaming at 11. I'm just trying to keep the game close. Just do my best. Oh well, they
It's-
have the actual missions.
Yes.
That
So-
one's going to be.
Well, the missions I think are going to help out too.
I do think guards are going to struggle against Necrons.
We'll see, man.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Dude, I mean, Punisher could be disgusting.
Well,
That's true.
This is
lots
Tim we're
of
talking.
indirect
Oh.
fire.
Another thing I want to add about, I think Devastating Wounds is overrated. Unless it's backed by something with anti. I had those 20 shots with Devastating Wounds out of that Dreadnought. It did nothing. It
Devastating Wounds goes to mortal wounds, right?
Right, yeah. I would kill 2, maybe 3 Necrons a turn with it. Like, I get it.
You also didn't shoot it all that much. Like
I shot it. I think
you
I shot it
you
twice.
hit it the first time, and then you had to advance it the next
I
turn. And
shot with it in the tournament. I advanced with it.
Ted, what are
I
you?
think I shot
What
with
are you
it.
bringing
No, I don't.
Friday? So we're starting at 11. We're gonna be here all day. Like the official event starts at 7 or 8, but we're gonna be in here all day doing stuff. You're gonna be here all day, right?
Dude, I don't know how many games of 40K I'm going to play on Friday, but it's going to be... I'm hard-pressed to think I'm going to play less than 3 games.
So I think I'm working Friday, but I got Saturday.
I have an appointment at 2, so I'm gonna play our game, and then I have an appointment that I have to go to, and then
You skipping out.
But
that was the only time they were available. I had
if
to
I
do
get
it.
lucky, I should be here by round 2. So
Yeah, so the main event is going to be in the evening. So Ted, you're streaming it too. You and Liam. He's
That's why I was ordered to.
Yep, Space Marines. Space Marines versus
Here it is.
Brent's going to play.
I want that matchup.
What's that?
I don't want that match. I want to play some bugs. I like squashing bugs.
I don't know. Maybe we got to talk. Message Joel. See if he wants to play his bugs on stream.
I haven't talked to that.
Because that'll be.
forever.
We could maybe
Do you
that
have
for
an
the-
opponent yet?
No,
No.
I don't.
Everybody's
I wanna
afraid to-
squash. Tyranids are one of my favorite armies to play against. Because Tyranids and Orcs, like I love playing against the Horde. Because it's just like you're just shooting and killing stuff, but they're not losing because there's so many of them. Like it's just a blast. Like I love playing against them.
Stop it.
Dude, one of my favorite games of 40K I've ever played. It was a tournament game. I played against Jason Winterfield, and he had his Khorne Demonkin, and he just had it was when I was playing a Gladius Strike Force in 7th edition.
Oh yeah.
And I had it was tons of demons. He had so many corn hounds, and I'm just like. I'm like icing them like instant death with las cannons all over the place, and just like got guys with bolters that are just getting into melee and punching some dogs. Dude, it was a grueling fight. It was awesome. It was a great.
Seventh edition was a ride.
Are you
Yeah,
playing
that was like no
Tyranids this
holds.
weekend at all? Or are you
No,
doing
I'm
all-
playing Necrons. I don't have
Necrons?
any Tyranids.
Oh, you don't have any models.
I don't
That's
have
right.
any models.
That's right.
Joel stole my models.
Are you?
In exchange
Are
for
you going to bring
currency.
custodes this weekend at some point?
I don't know.
Or you just? You got a lot of stuff, Ted.
I know.
You got a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to concentrate on one at the moment.
Oh
but-
my God, he's here.
Look who showed up. We were asking about him at the start.
Tex,
of
we
the show.
thought you were dead. You coming Friday?
Too bad.
That's all we care about.
Too bad the show's almost over.
We'll keep going for Tex.
Okay.
Also, I've seen your toes on the stream multiple times.
I know he would. I was thinking about him the whole time. Like I wore my slippers. So like
I looked down. I was like, ah,
Oh.
hell
the
yeah,
toe cam.
Tex, hell yeah. And then Eli pops in at the end. What
Yeah.
a scallywag. Okay, so Friday, big day. So we're gonna be playing all day. So if you play any games in store this weekend, you get a ticket in the draw.
oh cool.
Okay, so just playing games in here.
Oh, we might play some multiple games to get more tickets.
Yeah, you get one ticket per game,
That's what I'm talking
right?
about.
And you got to play the actual game.
So
Don't
can I
just-
play like 3 games at once?
You guys want to play some like 50-point games?
Oh, you won, Brad.
All
Okay,
right,
I
we're
wouldn't be
being too
back.
much. We're being
A
too much
ticket
like
for the
Magic
drawing,
players.
Nathan.
Right.
We're giving away a box of Leviathan. Where you been?
Hell yeah, Tex. See us in
All
a
right.
year.
So
For the draw, Nathan.
so for your free game, you buy 300.
We're also doing other various gifts. Giveaways. Not sure what although they are yet, but there's going to be
I know what they
various other things. Okay, Tim knows. I don't know if he's willing to tell us.
Yeah,
that.
are. Not right now.
you can buy tickets right now if you
You
want.
are able to buy tickets. Yes,
Yeah, they're already on the counter out.
they're going to be on sale through the weekend. We're going to draw what next
Tuesday, yep.
Next
So you-
Tuesday on the show.
Yep. So you have a week. We'll draw probably at like 9:45, I would say.
No, his leg slid out. It's supposed to be flat.
So also, if you guys play
But
games,
once they do the base,
if you guys play games from now on in store, you get a ticket. Okay, so not just this weekend. If you play any game you play in store from this point on, you get a ticket. Each player would get one.
Each 10th edition game, right?
Not just people in here playing Sorry.
Warhammer 40,000. It's like, here you go, Jimmy. You get a ticket.
all right.
Thanks, Tim.
You know what? I should probably look up. I can't remember exactly what the hell I said, but because there was one for purchasing too. I want to say you get. Damn it!
What, you get tickets for buying stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good idea.
I know. Well, I was like, how do I? Because I want more people to get involved.
Yeah.
Although I don't want some
like that
schmuck
idea.
winning it that doesn't care. You know what I mean?
No.
So 2 new people got tickets yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, because they're like, well, Magic's dying, and Brad and I were like, you might as well play 40K. So he was like, it's the guy you went to school with, Dylan.
Dylan, Dirty Dill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dirty Dill.
yeah. He was in here with I think it was his wife.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he was in here, and Tim got him to buy 30 tickets into the drawing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Darian's bought tickets. So, yeah, but Eli's probably going to win it. And then, damn it, I don't know where I sent that freaking thing, guys.
What
Okay.
thing?
So listen, if you spend $100, you get 10 tickets for free. That's the thing. So between now and next week. Doesn't apply to your box thing.
Your Leviathan.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's
this
giving
is-
away.
Wait, yeah.
So anything other than Leviathan. Remember, it is not gambling. It's just you're making a donation. And then...
Well, no, we can't do a raffle. We can do a ticket contest,
Yeah.
right.
but we cannot do a raffle.
That's right.
Mm.
You have to have a license for that.
You have to. Yep. You're trying to purchase the best ticket.
Yeah.
Best ticket is the one he pulls out with the name on.
That's correct.
Land Raider.
Land Raider.
I do like Land Raiders.
Dude,
I don't know
he
why
wants
you
the
said-
Land Raider
oh,
ordered.
oh,
They're
okay.
so hard to kill.
They're so hard to order right now
They're
also.
so hard to kill.
That's
Because
upsetting.
they're sold out.
Well, hopefully they're sold out because the new kit's coming. That's the hope.
I got 2 of them. Don't make me do that. Because
The
honestly,
Land Raider
I
is
might
still
start-
bigger than the Dorn, by the way.
Is it really?
It probably
I
should
don't.
be.
I don't.
It's not much bigger, but it is bigger.
It is.
It might be a little wider, but
Yeah.
Dorn's probably taller.
Definitely taller.
Definitely taller.
Yeah. Land Raiders is thick in the hips, that's all.
So
I think
games
I've-
this week. Every game you play, every step you take, I'll be watching you. So yes, 3 from 1992. Land Raiders. Nathan, what are you talking about?
What? He just types of what?
Also, if you're in here
Context.
hobbying, you'll get tickets this weekend. Also, I don't know how. Just come here and I'll give you tickets.
No, you'd think by now that Mom knows what I'm doing on Tuesday night.
She has no idea.
She has no clue. Yeah, here she is calling us.
My mom doesn't have my phone number, so you feel happy. So
She dials my
Don't-
number to ask
ju-
what your
Nathan,
number is.
just
see-
bring $10 and get your tickets.
This
Don't
is
be
the upside
confused.
of nobody loving you.
So
I
okay,
don't
Tony,
have to
we're gonna
worry
wrap it
about
up.
that.
But tickets. Ted's bringing multiple armies this weekend. Are you gonna play some Chaos this weekend?
None of it's painted, and half of it's built.
It doesn't have to be on stream. Just play a game with Chaos.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll bring my custodes.
Let me see what I can put.
If I had another army, I'd
I probably have.
You
one.
literally have Space Marines.
I would
and Eldar.
And Eldar. Yeah, he's
well,
got 3
well
armies.
I would have done Death Guard, but
More
they're no
armies than
good.
me.
So.
Yeah, but still bring them because they're beautiful.
I think I've owned 4 Land Raiders.
Yellow Marines, Tim. Yes, I do have those. Also, we want Campbell and Eli in here playing games somehow. So make it happen. We love you guys. We'll see you in the hot tub.
Bye-bye.